States Coast Guard Team, Lieutenant J.G. Harry Allen, Petty Officer Rusty Hodgkinson, Petty Officer Christine Figueroa, Petty Officer Rick Hamilton, and Seaman Sidney Williamson. Ready for action. Battling for victory against the United States Army team. First Lieutenant Ron Seary, Sergeant Arnold Bell, Second Lieutenant Lisa Weiss, Specialist Kurt Luce, and Specialist Alex Harrison. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud Battle of the Armed Forces. With the star of Family Feud, Ray Coe.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Hello to the Army. Once again, we welcome the United States Coast Guard. Thank you so very much. If you've just tuned in, we're having a wonderful week on Family Feud. We're very proud to have the Armed Services Special, where one of the 5 branches of the United States military will walk away with this trophy worth nearly $5 million. I'm making that up, but this trophy is pretty neat, and someone's going to walk out of here as the champions. Right now, I would like to introduce the first time on the show representing the United States Coast Guard, the team from the U.S. Coast Guard. We have now Lieutenant J.G. Harry Allen.
That's correct.
And who did you bring with you? Or would you like to say something?
Well, I'd like to say something. From Coast Guard Air Station Los Angeles and the Coast Guard, we've got a genuine 100% original Coast Guard Air Station Los Angeles sticker for you.
All right.
You got to put that on your car, too.
I will.
It's really important.
Now,
it'll get you in places around
Let me tell
town.
you something. You're going to have the Marines to put that hat on my hair. I'll tell you that. But this hat is for me?
And we have a Coast Guard Air Station Los Angeles hat.
I will wear this with pride. I thank you very much. Tell everyone quickly who you brought with you to help you defeat the Army.
Petty Officer Rusty Hodgkinson from the PRU in Long Beach. I've got Petty Officer Christine Figueroa from the PRU in Long Beach.
Welcome.
I've got Petty Officer Rick Hamilton, rescue swimmer from Coast Guard Air Station.
Rescue swimmer.
Yes, and I've got Seaman Sidney Williamson, aviation storekeeper from Coast Guard Air Station.
We appreciate you coming on the Feud. You're playing for a very worthy charity named... You're playing for the Coast Guard Mutual Assistance Fund, which gives aid to Coast Guard families.
Coasties.
All right. Well, let me just tell you who would like to make you toasties. They are the United States Army, ladies and gentlemen. Lieutenant, is it Cherry?
Siri.
Now, the Army has been on the show once before in our tournament. You are 1 game up. Let me just place these right here so I can have room to talk. You are 1 game up, and if things go well today, you could be in a very good position to not be in the finals. So you really want to play well. You're in a good shape. Who did you bring with you?
Well, Ray, I brought Sergeant Arnold Bell.
Yes.
From the 7th Infantry Division Light.
Oh,
yes.
All right, hero.
Lieutenant Lisa Weiss.
Yes.
Light fighter.
You know what? That's an amazing thing. It's going around. It started with light beer, light pancakes, now it's infantry light. It's an amazing thing. Who else do we have?
Specialist Kurt Luce.
Yes.
And last, and again, but not least, from Fort Irwin, Specialist Alex Harrison.
We welcome this winning team back. Playing quickly, if you'd like to.
We'd like to say thank you to Captain Jim McCorvey, and a nice hello to the prettiest lady in Monterey, Lee Skidmore.
Oh, well, I think I already know her. Okay, anyway, we're playing for the Army Emergency Relief Fund, and I say it's time to play the Feud. Let's go. We got about $13 to $300 to play for the $10,000 we asked. 100 people this question. We put the top 6 answers on the board. Try to find the most popular answer to this question. Name a kind of place where you'd be embarrassed to be seen. We go to the Army.
A dump.
Let me see. Be embarrassed to be seen at a dump. All right, Harry?
A strip joint.
Let me see a strip joint. Yes! Number 1. Think of a steal. We learn a lot about ourselves with this show. It's amazing because he says a strip joint, they scream good answer, and I see American flags waving in the audience. Rusty, we are looking for a kind of place where you'd be embarrassed to be seen.
Ray, how about that nasty X-rated movie house?
All right, we'll see if it's up there, my friend. X-rated movie house. 14 people said it. And this is Christine?
Yes.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Now, what would you say? Your hands are cold, so I'll hold them. It's not
Okay.
in a military
This
way.
one's cold, too.
Oh, I'll hold them both. Okay. Well, maybe your lips are cold. No, okay. Kind of place where you'd be embarrassed to be seen.
How about a nudist colony?
Well, I don't know. I know I would be embarrassed to be seen there. You'd have to look close, I'll tell you. Show me a nudist colony. Army, how come they know all this stuff? They know all the embarrassing places. Now, your rank is...
Petty Officer, 3rd class.
You're a swimming. You save people.
Aviation survivalman, rescue swimmer, emergency medical technician.
You're the guy who jumps in the ocean, gets them, excellent.
Right.
If a person, let me just ask this technically for me. If someone falls in very cold water, let's say up towards Alaska, how long could they survive before they would be dead?
Probably about 6 minutes.
6 minutes?
Yeah.
Whew, okay. All right, good enough for me. I won't be jumping in. A kind of place where you'd be embarrassed to be seen.
Kmart.
Kmart.
Good answer. Good answer. Yeah. Good answer.
Well, I hope that they didn't buy any spots on this show.
It's up there.
Let me see the embarrassing. That's where I take my kids to spank them. Everybody does. Show me Kmart. It's not there. Sydney?
How you doing?
What do you say? In a place where you'd be embarrassed to be seen.
How about a brothel?
How about a brothel? There it is, the bottom of the survey. Army, thinking of a steal. What do you say, Harry?
How about jail?
How about jail? Well, I've been to Kmart and jail. All right. What do you say, Rusty?
How about an abortion clinic?
Let me see. Many people would be embarrassed to be seen at an abortion clinic. Did not make the survey. 3 strikes. Army, you can steal that money if you know a kind of place where you'd be embarrassed to be seen. Alex?
On the stool.
On the stool. Well, I know that we call a bed something else, so I got to believe a stool is something else. Loose?
Skid Row.
You know, I'm not going to try to interpret any of these things. Lisa?
How about the welfare line?
Welfare line? Arnold?
I was going to say bathroom.
The bathroom?
I think it's bathroom.
Let's go.
Bathroom's up there.
You're gonna get this
Bathroom.
bank if we see an embarrassing bathroom. No. The Coast Guard keep their bank the kind of place where you would be embarrassed to be seen. I want to thank you, gentlemen, for giving the people across this great land a lot of laughs, because I know they're still laughing. We didn't know embarrassing, number 2. Adult book sex shop. And number 4, a bar. We're coming right back, and you don't have to be embarrassed because we're going to have fun right after this.
Drama, deception, emotions run high, challenging choices are made. Nighttime heats up as cool deals go down on Sale of the Century. Weeknights at 7:30 on Buzzer.
I am so proud.
Come to save over $100 today.
We are feuding the United States Coast Guard, $57, the U.S. Army, 0. Here we go. Another face-off. Rusty against Army. The top 5 answers are on the board. We ask 100 people. When you were growing up, what was your first childhood belief to be shattered? Rusty?
Santa Claus.
Let me see Santa Claus. Number 1 answer. Think of a steal. Go back with you. Christine, what do you say?
The Easter Bunny.
The Easter Bunny. Let me say, for all the people watching at home, the millions that do watch, this is Ask 100 People surveyed. These are not facts. There really is a Santa Claus. There really is an Easter Bunny. Whether or not they made our survey, there are people who do not believe it. Show me the Easter Bunny.
Yeah!
There you go. Rick, what do you say?
Tooth Fairy.
All right.
Oh, Rick, good answer.
Let me see the Tooth Fairy. There you go. 90. Sydney?
How about the devil?
How about? The devil. Harry? When you were growing up, what was your first childhood belief to be shattered?
I'll go with that cartoon characters are make-believe.
Okay. Maybe that cartoon characters are make-believe. Think about it, Army. Think about it. They're going to try to steal Rusty. Childhood belief. First one to be shattered.
I don't know.
3 seconds. Take a guess. All right, don't say it. Army, you're going to take $90 if you name when you were growing up what was your first childhood belief to be shattered.
No Frosty the Snowman.
No Frosty the Snowman. Luce?
The way babies come into the world.
The way babies come into the world?
How about that your parents are perfect?
Your parents are perfect? Belle?
I'll go with
Doesn't
babies.
know. All right. Yeah. Lieutenant, with them or out on your own?
Babies.
I think it's the pelican thing. No pelican. Pelican doesn't deliver.
Okay.
No pelican.
They're going to... Yes, he does. All right. He says that they're going to steal with the way babies are born stork story. The Army steals the bank. And here's one other childhood belief, commonly shattered, number 4. Parents knew it all. Much what Lisa said. We are coming right back. We've got a real feud. I don't think you're going to miss it.
We're here in Sunny Ocean Park with the latest craze. And
That's getsnackies.com. You can call or click today.
We're back. $90 for the U.S. Army, the Coast Guard, 57, and we go with another face-off as we double the dollar value. We put the top 6 answers on the board. We ask 100 people, name an occupation whose members go on duty and off duty. Christine.
the military.
Let me see the military. Number 4, you give me one of the answers that give you control. There are 3. Occupation whose members go on duty and off duty.
Policeman.
Let me see policeman. Number 1, as the Coast Guard thinks other steal. What do you say?
Fireman, Ray.
Show me fireman. Bad. Harrison.
Doctors.
Do doctors go on duty and off duty? On our survey, they do. Ron?
How about an ambulance driver?
Could it be an ambulance driver? No. Strike 1 and hope for the Coast Guard. Arnold, what do you say?
How about not doctor, but
3 seconds.
I went blank. I'm going.
Okay. They're going to try to steal, Lisa, if you don't know an occupation whose members go on duty and off duty.
How about athletes?
Let me see an on-duty athlete. $166 coming this way. Occupation whose members go on duty, off duty. Sydney.
Cab driver.
Cab drivers. Rick.
Nurse.
Nurse. Christine.
Nurse.
Nurse. Rusty.
Lifeguard.
You can go with them, Harry. Out on your own.
It's got to be lifeguard.
You believe it's
Gotta be
lifeguard? You've
Gotta be
stolen
lifeguard.
$166 if we see a lifeguard. No! The Army maintain their bank. No, 2 answers would have stolen it for the Coast Guard, and they are on duty, off duty, number 2. Nurse, which was what Arnold, I think, was trying to say, in number 6. Taxi driver, said by Sydney. Oh, boy. $256 for the Army, the Coast Guard. 57. Here we go. With another face-off. We triple the dollar value. Top 4 answers on the board. We ask 100 people. Name a product you see advertised in magazines that uses scantily dressed women to sell their product. Rick.
Cars.
Let me see cars. It's there. 2 answers are more popular, Luce.
Perfume.
Luce says they use loose women for perfume. There it is. There it is. It gives you control. You can win, Army. A product you see advertised in magazines that use scantily dressed women to sell the product.
Jeans.
Show me jeans. Not there.
It's all right.
Ron?
How about lingerie?
Let me see lingerie. Number 1. Playing for $10,000, Arnold, if you give me number 4.
Hey, Ray, how about motorcycles?
Perhaps for the game motorcycles. No. What do you say, Lisa?
Makeup.
For the game, is it makeup? Coast Guard, if you fail to give it to me, they're playing for $10,000. Sydney, a product you see advertised in magazines that uses scantily dressed women to sell the product.
Girly magazines.
Okay.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes?
Jewelry.
Jewelry, Rusty?
Alcohol.
All right, alcohol. What do you want to say? Clinging to hope.
Cigarettes. Alcohol.
3 seconds.
Jewelry.
If it's not there, The Army has won this game for the second time. Show me. You say jewelry? Jewelry. The Army and won that game. Let's see what it was. Scantily dressed women to cell number 4. Alcohol. Said right here by Rusty, I do believe. I need 2 players for $10,000 from the United States Army. The first runner,
No, I'm second.
Bye-bye. Lisa playing first for the Army Relief Fund. Don't go away. You guys. You think so?
Concentrate.
This tree.
Don't delay, order now.
We're back in a very special Family Feud Armed Services special. The Army, for the second time, playing for $10,000, I do believe, for the Army Relief Fund. Lisa, you wanted to say something about...
Yeah, by the way, Ray, the earlier question about childhood beliefs being shattered, I said parents being perfect. Well, mine still are. Hi, Mom and Dad.
Well, that's neat. That's very neat.
Okay.
Right now, I want you to clear your mind. I'm going to ask you 5 questions that we've asked 100 people. You have 15 seconds to give me the most popular answers that you can think of. And when you and your partners pile up 200 or more points, the Army is going to take another $10,000 for their relief fund. Are you ready? We put 15 seconds on that clock, please. Good luck. Time won't begin until I finish reading the first question. We ask 100 people, name the toughest sport to train for.
Football.
Something that people put on apples.
Peanut butter.
The part of the body injured most often.
Knees.
A beverage you drink at the beach.
Water.
Something that bites.
A dog.
Turn around here. Let's see how you do. I asked you, name the toughest sport to train for. You said football. It's a very tough sport, and our survey said 45. Something that people put on apples. You said they put peanut butter?
My mother always did.
Well, but then again, your mother's perfect.
That's right.
Our survey said 10. That's a great answer. Part of the body injured most often. You selected the knees. Our survey said 8. A beverage that you drink at the beach. You said water. What did the survey say? 0.
That's all right. That's all right.
Something that bites, you said the dog. Our survey said bam. 56. We covered those answers. We bring in First Lieutenant Ron Series. I'll get it right. You need $81 for the $10,000. You turn and look that way. You scoot over just a bit. I love to order officers around. We put 20 seconds on that clock. Let me get you to turn just exactly this way. The enlisted men have no trouble. Here we go. Just this way. Here we go. We ask 100 people, name the toughest sport to train for.
Football.
Try again.
Wrestling.
Something that people put on apples.
Peanut butter.
Try again.
Sugar.
The part of the body injured most often.
Knee.
Try again.
Leg.
A beverage you drink at the beach.
Beer.
Something that bites.
Snake.
Turn around. Let's see how you did. Let's see how you did, Ron. The toughest sport to train for, you said wrestling, and the survey said 0. A very tough sport to train for, not on our survey. Football was number 1. Something that people put on apples, you said sugar. Survey said 3. The number 1 answer will make a lot of sense. Caramel. Caramel apples.
Yeah.
Not said. Part of the body injured most often, you selected leg. What did our survey say? 15 only. Hand was the number 1 answer. Comes down to the last 2. A beverage people drink at the beach, you selected beer. What did our survey say? 31. Soda pop, the number 1 answer. We are now 32 points away. Something that bites. You said a snake. Did enough people say it to give the Army another $10,000? What did our survey say? Oh! Only 10. The number one answer was a dog. $5 a point comes to $890. Come out here, let him know what a good job he did. We're coming back. Don't you go away, please.
Could someone be stealing your identity?
Better with annual membership. Call now.
Only carefully selected gourmet quality spices go into every jar of Spice Islands. Trust every meal to Spice Island. New Niagara Professional Finish Heavy Spray Starch. For that fresh from the cleaners look. Hamburger Helper Cheeseburger Macaroni with oodles of noodles and a creamy cheese sauce. Hamburger Helper helps you make a great meal. No one's too young to play the Monopoly game because now there's the new Monopoly Junior game. Designed for younger kids ages 5 to 8. Monopoly Junior from Parker Brothers. ActiFed, the full prescription strength medicine that helps relieve the stuffy, drippy misery of a head cold. For effective relief, take ActiFed, use as directed. This is Gene Wood speaking for Family Feud, a Mark Goodson television production.